Hello, Pisces Power people. Welcome back to Pisces Power Tarot, a channel created by Pisces for Pisces of all placements, as well as cross-watchers who care about a Pisces in their lives. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for helping me grow this high vibe space. I am loving it. Looks like you all are too. I'm really appreciating the high vibe, great feedback that I'm getting. And I'm so grateful to see that you all are subscribing, that you're commenting, and that you're really getting engaged and involved in what we're doing here. With that said, my analytics are showing about 90 to 93% of my viewers are not subscribed. So if you would love to connect with the energy here of this channel, of this community, and reap the benefits of the energy that is in this space, I encourage you to subscribe. Absolutely free for you, costs you nothing. And then hit the notification bell so you can receive all of the juicy Pisces Power Tarot readings. You don't want to miss these, my friends. So good. All right. Thank you for being here. For this reading, I'm going to do a storytime reading, and I'm going to use the Crystal Tarot in order to do that. Just felt really called to use this deck for the storytime readings that I do. Now, if you have never watched one of my storytime readings, these are readings that I have crafted that are so much fun. I want you to think high adventure, which way storybooks meets the wisdom of the tarot and the power of spirit and the angels and archangels, okay? What I mean is this. When I do a storytime reading, I'm flipping the cards as though they are leaves in a book, pages in a book, okay? And neither you nor I know when the story will end. It's usually quite abrupt, and it ends as soon as Spirit tells me it's done, or you're done here, or you can stop. And I never know how many cards or pages I'm going to be reading until Spirit stops me. And so they're a lot of fun. They're a little bit thrilling. I think they are anyway. But yeah, they're a lot of fun. And so I hope that you will enjoy these storytime readings, the formats. I've had a few storytime readings. If you'll look in the playlist, I'm telling you, they have been extremely chill bump, hair-raising powerful, okay? So I encourage you to check out that storytime reading playlist and just pick the ones that resonate with you the most. The readings that I do on this channel are timeless, and I have set the intention that they will find you when you most need them. Okay? Alrighty. Now, if you'd like to connect for a personalized reading, as these are just general collective readings, or if you'd like to connect for spiritual counseling, if you need a spiritual mentor, spiritual coach, you can reach me at piscespowerreadings@gmail.com. Let's get started, shall we? Give this some shuffles. I actually was not going to do another reading for this specific date because I'm kind of tired, but Spirit prompted me to do a storytime reading using the Crystal Tarot. So, you know what? By all means, I said, all right, Spirit, let's do it. Let's give the people what they need, because that's what this is all about. Because I deeply appreciate each of you that subscribe and are here. It's you all that make this place the high vibe place that it is. Alrighty, I'm going to give this one more shuffle, and then I'm going to cut and get our story started. Are you ready? It is story time. We begin with the Page of Swords. I take care of the detail and stay in control. I take care of the detail and stay in control. Okay, for some reason, actually I know why, I'm getting that some of you are going to be going on a journey, and it is imperative that you pay attention to the details and stay in control, okay? Now, I'm just going to tell you what I'm like, and I think some other Pisces people can relate to this, okay? I really struggle with people-pleasing tendencies, and I'm just very much a go-with-the-flow kind of a Pisces. You know, whichever way the water goes is which I flow. So, but it could be that you're about to embark upon a new chapter in your life where you're going to need to embody the mental energy, the air energy of the Suit of Swords, okay? Not saying you've got to be a control freak, but if you're that type of person like I am, the dreamy, metaphorical thinking Pisces, this isn't your typical MO, right? I take care of the detail and stay in control. This kind of, to me, feels not quite type A personality energy, but just definitely more forward than what typical Pisces energy is, okay? You're getting ready to go on a journey, and you're going to need this skill in order to make your journey what you need it to be, okay? Justice. I speak my truth in fairness to myself. I speak my truth in fairness to myself. Now, here's an interesting thing, Pisces. I want you to pay attention. We started with a Page of Swords, and the Justice card features a sword, okay? So there's two symbols here that we need to pick up on. This is a double emphasis on mental energy. Justice has to do with fairness. It has to do with balance, as we see the scales here. Interestingly enough, if you look closely at these scales, it has the chakra colors. And so maybe some of you need to balance your chakras before you embark on this journey, so that way your journey will be one where it is characterized by you receiving all that you need while you are journeying, okay? All right. Next, we have 10 of Cups. I have all I wish for in my relationships. I have all I wish for in my relationships. This journey that you are going on is going to be one that will be so fulfilling so long as you do the work before you embark, which is setting boundaries, setting intentions, being direct, and letting there be no question as to your confidence. I just want to say this. When you are traveling, like I'm a solo female traveler, okay? And I have noticed whenever I'm in a fearful, anxious energy, things seem to really go wrong, okay? But when I am confident and the people around me can tell that I am leading myself, my trip ends up being so much more emotionally fulfilling for me. So there is that as an example for you. And then we have the 7 of Cups. I trust myself to see the truth. I trust myself to see the truth. But I'm also sensing the power of manifestation. In the Rider-Waite Tarot, the 7 of Cups is filled with various symbols, okay? One looks like a ghost. One is like a snake. Then there's like a victory crown, like a wreath. One is filled with like jewels. So to me, that card has a manifestation energy because there is a figure standing below the cups that are hovering above, and the figure, this person has both of their hands in the air like, you know, like something magical is going on, like they're manifesting these things, okay? So what I want to say is when you go forward with confidence and intention and boundaries, you're going to manifest the things that you want on your journey like that. I mean, it's going to be easy peasy, and it's going to surprise you, actually. It's going to be shockingly fulfilling, rapidly fulfilling the things that you want. Four of Pentacles, I trust I am always safe and protected as you go on this journey, whatever it may be. You might be a solo traveler yourself. Maybe you are like I once was. Maybe you deal with anxiety or other things that kind of grip your emotions and just really make traveling hard for you because of, you know, your mental and emotional state. Just want to say right there, if that is you and you would like encouragement through that, please feel free to reach out to me at Pisces Power Readings. I have a powerful story of how I once and for all conquered my own panic disorder by solo traveling to Istanbul all by myself during the pandemic. So would love to share that story of empowerment with you. But this Four of Pentacles, I also came up with a mantra not long after that trip. And it is this: in every space, I have a place. I want to encourage you to repeat that mantra to yourself regularly. Write it down, put it on your mirror, put it in your car, put it in your luggage where you can see it, on your phone, and just know that you can trust and rely on yourself because, number one, because of yourself. Number two, because you're surrounded with angels and archangels, okay? If you are a Pisces placement, there are literally angels and archangels who are responsible for you, and joyfully so, okay? And in every space, you have a place. You are meant to be where you are, when you are, okay? So let that be peace for you. Next, we have the Seven of Pentacles. I trust my ideas and my direction. You are very much going to be self-led on this journey, whatever it may be. It may not be a vacation. This could be a transition from one type of industry to another industry in your job. You might be transitioning from being child-free to becoming a parent or a guardian, okay? Or maybe you're transitioning from having a house full of your children to empty nesting, okay? All of those scenarios apply here. And next we have Temperance. I find clarity through calm. I'm finding there is a theme here, and that is the theme of protection, confidence, and peace, okay? Temperance is all about alchemizing. And if you look closely, the figure here is pouring water or some kind of magical substance from one jar to the next, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, okay, until she gets the outcome that she's looking for, okay? And in alchemizing things, now listen, if things were already pure, if things were already great, there would be no need to alchemize it into anything else, right? But alchemy comes in when we have things in our lives that make us uncomfortable that we need to transform into a tool for our success, our peace, our prosperity, our health, okay? And so maybe you are in this alchemization process of where you're not feeling self-directed, you're not feeling self-governed, but you know that you're on this journey. You know that you're in this transition, and it is time for you to alchemize. The good news is, because of who you are, and this is going to resonate, you'll know exactly what that sounds so vague. But as that came out of my mouth, I'm like, that sounds so vague. But there's actually going to be viewers who, when you just heard those words, you're like, yep, that's me. Because of who I am, I know myself well enough to know that I can do this, okay? Even though I know it'll be a challenge, even though I'm scared or afraid or I don't have the resources I think I need, I can and I'm gonna, okay? I can and I'm gonna. All right, next we have the Star. I knew this was about to come up. I felt it coming. So just like Temperance is alchemizing, pouring water back and forth between the jars, we now have the Star. So you are moving from an energy to where you are alchemizing into the energy of who the Star is, the chosen one of the gods and goddesses to be the water bearer to the gods and goddesses. Okay? You are moving from alchemizing to realizing you finally now have that pure water that will serve you and serve those who have chosen you. Okay? Pure life-giving water. The star energy. When you master your alchemization processes, you will become the Star. You will be noticed for your skill in transforming yourself, okay, from a lesser state of fearfulness or anxiousness or lack of self-esteem, lack of confidence, or feeling as though you're not up to the challenge. You are, and you're about to be. You're about to be the star of the whole thing, and you're going to be noticed for it. King of Swords, I trust my ability to make a strategic decision. Now, the crystal on this card is ametrine. And I do feel led and just kind of prompted to tell you, research this crystal and see how it might benefit you if you have it at home. I encourage you to use it in meditation. Here within about 60 days, I'm going to have a store. I will be selling these kinds of tools for you, these resources for you all. But for now, go ahead and tap into the research of that, or use it if you have it at home, and use that during meditation, okay? Next, we have the Fool. Yes, you're about to go on a journey. Okay, just like I said, I thought, I know this is Page of Swords, and I know it doesn't it's not a journey card, but I just felt that. And so here we are with the Fool. Okay, so you have all that you need. I am guided and protected on my life journey. Wherever you're at right now, my precious Pisces, I want you to know that you have the angels, the archangels, your own internal guidance system. Your very organs offer you information. Did you know that? Your heart, your lungs, your liver, your kidneys, all offer you guidance. I'm telling you, if you will get still and listen to your organs, they will speak to you, okay? But just know that, you're on a journey, you're getting ready for a journey. So that is just confirmation of this journey. Then we have the Seven of Swords. I take great care of what I value. You're going to learn some pretty amazing feel-good lessons when you make this transition, when you do this journey, okay? You're going to conquer yourself in ways and master yourself in ways that you never thought you would be able to. You've heard the expression, sometimes we're our own worst enemies. Maybe there are areas in your life that have been long-running, long-standing, and you've just kind of thrown in the towel, and you've just been like, you know what, let me just integrate my awful little friend here because this is something I'm never going to conquer. I'll never get over it. But that's not true. And this journey, this transition that you're going on or going into is going to be the catalyst for taking you into this space, in other words. So be prepared for that and take comfort in that. The Empress, I create what I choose naturally and with joy. You're going to enter into a time of Empress energy, which means abundance. It means health. It means prosperity. It means virility. It means fertility. Maybe you've been trying for a baby. Maybe that's been your heart's desire. And just like I said earlier, some of you are child-free and you're about to transition to being parents or guardians, okay? So this Empress card is a great sign and confirmation of that very thing. And then we have the Ace of Wands. I am inspired to follow my passions. Do this journey. Don't hold back, okay? Because it's going to lead to new levels of creativity for you. Maybe you're a creative. Maybe you're a spiritual entrepreneur or want to be. Just know that whatever this catalytic transition, journey, vacation is it's going to be the very thing to take you to that next level of your higher self, the next highest version of yourself. Maybe the version that you didn't think you would quite reach before you left this earth. Okay, that's how karmic and important and major this is. Look at all of the major arcana that's coming out. I am the Magician. I manifest perfectly what I desire. What did I say back here just a few cards ago when we had, what was it, the Seven of Cups? Yeah, the Seven of Cups. And I said, that's a manifestation card for me. Well, guess what? The Magician has just come before you to confirm that very thing. And remember, I even said you're going to manifest like that. Remember, I said that. And that's what the Magician here is saying. I manifest perfectly what I desire. In other words, it's no problem. I got all the tools, the skills, the equipment, and the confidence and the self-assurance that I need to make it happen. Next, we have the Three of Cups. I embrace joyful opportunities. It's so easy to get caught up in fear and dread and uncertainty and apprehension when we are facing going somewhere or doing something that we've never done before, whether that's a next phase of life, whether that's a international solo vacation, whether that is a life transition, okay? But just know, look at that with beginner's eyes. Look at that through the eyes and the heart of a child and allow yourself to feel giddiness and adventure and hopefulness about what is on the horizon for you with that Three of Cups energy. Ace of Pentacles, I am always rewarded for all I do. You're going to be greatly rewarded and given a brand new beginning from this transition, this trip, this next phase. Nine of Swords, I trust the present moment. Now, in the Rider-Waite, the Nine of Swords is sort of like the card of nightmares, right? You go to sleep having a nightmare, wake up having a nightmare. Whatever it is, there's 9 swords hovering in the air, and it's just like, are they going to drop and hit me? Or are they going to fall and cut me? Or what? But this right here says, I trust the present moment. In other words, I can hold space for the swords because I know whatever they do or don't do, I'm okay. I'm protected. I'm guarded. Page of Wands, I am always open to good news. Good news is going to find you on this journey, Pisces. You're going to receive some important communication about your business, about your transition, about the phase that you are entering into, and it's going to be like a surprise. You see, there's a flower that's being hidden here. And it's like just waiting for the person to come to where this person says, surprise! Oh, and by the way, here's your wand. Thanks for being so passionate. It's going to take you to the next level. 3 of Wands, I have the energy I need to realize my goals. Maybe energy levels is one of your concerns about this transition or this journey. Maybe you struggle with chronic fatigue. Maybe you struggle with Epstein-Barr. Maybe you struggle with just low energy levels or some kind of deficiency that makes you dread launching out into the deep of this journey. But Spirit is saying it's going to be your passion and your proclivity for adventure that will carry you through this and compensate for those low energy levels. Because why? You're going to be given strength. I can deal with whatever comes my way. Knight of Wands, I make decisions without pressure. So not only are you going to be able to handle whatever comes your way, but you're going to be able to make decisions easily, even if there is pressure on you. Okay? And that is it. That is your story. That is our story, the story for whosoever finds this and it resonates. Storytime, Pisces. I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope that you will click that like button and subscribe if you have not done so already. And if you would like spiritual guidance, a spiritual mentor, a spiritual coach, or if you want personalized readings, reach out to me at piscespowerreadings@gmail.com. Until the next video, I love you so much. Peace out, Pisces.